Hat Days is happening this weekend. The 15-block street fair is hosted by the Clovis Chamber, and joining us now is Diana Honeycutt. And I was telling you that Big Hat Days has a special place in my heart. I grew up going there, and I was telling you that I would always get, every year I would always get the little halo that all the little girls wear with the ribbon that goes down it. I love it. So what is going on this year for Big Hat Days?
Well, you know, we're happy to be back in full force after the last couple years. So we're completely sold out. We're expecting a huge crowd, full band lineup, which is going to be exciting for the beer garden. Lots of things for the kids to do, lots of shopping. And so we're really excited to bring this event to our community. And
answer me this. I don't know if I've ever, that looks like me right there in the beer hall. Why is it called Big Hat Days?
You know, it started many years ago. It's 84 years, so we've had Big Hat Days going on, if you can believe that. The longevity of this event is really outstanding. But it started years ago. You know, our farmers and our cowboys wore big hats, and so the community as a whole decided all those years ago to support their cowboys and their farmers, and they wore big hats to honor their, you know, the community. And then a little festival started building up, and over the years it has transpired into what we have today. That's kind of how it started with the big hats.
I like that.
Kind of a cute story.
It is a cute story, and it's a nod to the Western heritage of Clovis, and it kind of ties everything together. Why do you think Big Hat Days is such an embodiment of, you know, our Western heritage and sort of our small town feel?
Well, it just has that small town feel, but with a big event. And, you know, it's, you know, Clovis has always been known as, you know, kind of the cowboy town, and the rodeo will follow right after us. And you still see a lot of that today in Old Town Clovis. You see that, you know, if you're in Old Town, you'll see the look of the buildings, and it stayed very true to Old Town Clovis. And so with bringing in Big Hat Days, you just kind of, the thing about, we've been celebrating this for this many years, and to still see so many people come and attend it. You know, we estimate over 150,000 people in 2 days, and so it's just nice to have this long run event in our community.
It is, and it says something about the community and what we value, and, you know, what calls people out and what will bring people out. So I'm glad that it's in April this year and not in June when it's really hot outside. So for people that maybe have never been to Big Hat Days, they're definitely missing out. But is it free? How do we attend? What do we do?
You know, absolutely. You know, this is the largest event in Central Valley that is still a free event, which means there's no entrance fee, there's no parking fees. I mean, you literally can just walk into the streets and attend our event. So what you're going to expect, you're going to see over 300 vendors, all different kinds, commercial, artisan vendors. You're going to see probably over 50 food trucks that are out there. You're going to hear some fabulous music from local entertainment in our beer garden. You're going to see this carnival area that is fabulous for kids to bring, from pony rides to, you know, the petting zoo, and those are priced really reasonable at like $5 and $10 for those events. And so there's so much to do out there. And again, having a free event, it's so affordable to bring your family out, even if you just want to stroll the streets. And of course, the local town. I mean, the local town itself, the Old Town, the shops, the boutiques, the restaurants, the coffee shops. I mean, stroll through those as well and support them, because it is a great community.
And it's so I left in 2008 maybe, and so then I came back like 12 years later, and it's crazy how many more shops there are. You know, I love clothing, and I like to get all fancy, and so there's so many boutiques down there. There's so many more coffee shops, and there's so many more places to grab a drink. I myself will definitely be getting some kettle corn. I will for sure be looking for those little halos with the ribbons so that I can wear one of those. Anything else that the Chamber is working on? You know, your sights are set on Big Hat Days this weekend, but then after that, what do you start doing? What do you start preparing for?
Well, you know, our next big event, and of course we do monthly events because we do things for our membership and the community as a whole, but our next big event, we are having a leadership summit in July. So look forward to that. And then September, last week in September, Clovis Fest. We bring those hot air balloons back to our community, and that is always a very highly attended event, family event. So that registration for Clovis Fest is getting ready to open. So we go from one big event to the next.
Okay, perfect. How long does it take you guys to plan Big Hat Days? Do you work on it all year?
You know, Big Hat Days usually opens up registration about December.
Okay.
For vendors, and then it's consistency from that point on. I mean, constant. Up until even yesterday, we were still selling booze.
Yeah.
And it's just, We're a staff of 4.
Oh.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
So when you attend this event this weekend, think about a staff of 4 has put this together, but not without the help of at least 100 volunteers.
Right.
Which, you know, comes from community people, our board of directors, our ambassador crew. So it does take a lot, but we are a small staff, but we're very organized and we're very team-minded. So.
Well, you know, if you've been putting it on with 4 people for this long, you're doing a good job. I love it. I will be out there this weekend. Diana Honeycutt, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for the invite.
I will see you out there.
Absolutely.
Coming up here on Central Valley Today, we head to Daily Deals in Fresno, how you can get your hands on some crazy deals nearly every day of the week. Next.